Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Last night, I actually was able to go and see. It's called Harlem Globetrotters, which is basically, for those of you that are not familiar with that, they are it's a basketball team, but they do special tricks and all kinds of stuff. And I remember as a kid, I used to see it be advertised on TV like all the time, and I thought it was really cool. So of course I never life went on, and I never even really uh, saw them again, and at least on TV. So recently, I found out that they were going to be here in Washington. So of course, I definitely jumped on the opportunity to go and see them. So I'm very glad that I did. It was a lot of fun. And I definitely needed it. I went with my mom and my niece, and they they definitely enjoyed it as well. So that was much needed. So I feel pretty good that I was able to do that. Um, on another note, I wanted to talk about something that I feel uh, that is kind of important, at least to me anyway. And I throughout the years, people, like if I go into a store or if I go into some kind of, anywhere basically, sometimes people will kind of yell out, slow down, you gotta run me over. And, it's interesting, when people do that. I mean, yeah, I guess, definitely in a way, it's kind of embarrassing, but it's also kind of interesting because, uh, you know, my power wheelchair, number one, it does not define me as a person, as a human being, but also, I mean, we're talking about a power wheelchair that goes 8 miles an hour, okay, 8 miles an hour. And when I go into a store or any kind of building or whatever, um, I basically drive my chair at like a walking speed. Um, and so that's basically the mindset that I have when I'm in a building is that, because my wheelchair is my legs, I use that um, to go out there and be able to go out and do stuff. And so it's interesting to me when people make those comments or those whatever you want to call it. I and it did happen recently, which it had been a lot of years. Well, people did not say that because obviously because I didn't really go out very much for a while, but um, I thought, like I said, I thought it was interesting. Of course, recently, my mom and I we went into PetSmart, and this lady was coming out as I was going in, and she, of course, yells, slow down, don't run me over. And she, uh, of course, everybody looked over immediately, because they're thinking, oh, what's going on? Something's wrong, blah blah blah. Especially lately, there's been all kinds of things that have been happening around the world, and and also here in my hometown. A lot of not so good things. So, it does bother me a little bit. Not too much, because I know that the majority of the people that do that are, they're joking. Um, but I mean, I guess you could call it a wheelchair joke or whatever. And I might smile, or I might, just well, most of the time I just go about my business. I don't even acknowledge it really, or because it used to happen to me so much, or that I just kind of learned to block it out. But it was, yeah. So, I mean, like I said, it just doesn't, define me. My wheelchair, it's just a, um, it's just a thing that I use to help me get out there in the world, and that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. So, uh, and there's also other things where I'll be at the mall and I'll be going down, and people will like freak out and like, oh, watch out, they'll say. And I find that interesting too. Because normally the majority of the time I'm only going like maybe 3 miles an hour, tops. Now when I'm outside, obviously, when I'm outside, I'm going down the road or the sidewalk. Then yeah, I go the full 8 miles an hour because you know I also try to envision myself driving a Harley Davidson or something. So um, at that point, yeah, I do the top speed when I'm outside, but not like when I'm in store. And I've never intentionally, on purpose, just ram people over, or you know, the, just for the heck of it. So, um, yeah, it's like don't. Just does not define me. So, um, yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to share. I hope everyone's doing good. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Uh, Also follow my website, mattbudget.com, or you can just simply Google me, and you'll be able to find everything that I have done. And yeah, I hope I'm gonna keep plugging along and just keep uh, trying to achieve my goals that I want to do in my life. And yeah, so thanks for watching.